Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. Now, how's it going out there? Hope you're all good and all of that. Cool, okay, don't care. You know what I mean? Weather's wet outside. It's looking like Astrid wet out there, literally. Bare wetness going on. All them things are hanging out and that. It's looking bare mad out there. But anyways, let's get on to what we're here for, which is the linking and the tinging. So let's get on to that. We come to Belinda. Belinda says, we'll get along if I don't have to repeat the same thing twice. Well, if you do, then you're probably a bit of a dumbass if you do. You know what I mean? Repeating the same thing twice. Why have you got to repeat the same thing twice? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. But she's saying that she needs to repeat things twice. What, you're a parrot or something? All of that, do you know what I mean? Going on like, hey, why you repeat yourself? We need to repeat yourself. You need to repeat yourself. Listen, stop all that. Listen, all that nonsense needs to end. Yeah, you're just looking for attention. That's what I think it is. Talking about you have to repeat yourself twice. Who are you dealing with? Someone that doesn't literally want to understand English or understand the methods of how it goes down. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing she's saying. She's 37, 5'1", she's spiritual. She's saying, don't hate me if I get upset because I have to repeat the same thing twice. Listen, now she's just trolling. I'm done with this girl. She's moving mad now. You know what I mean? She's not moving mountains. She's just literally moving mad. She's going into the asylum and all of that. That's where she should be right now. Talking all that waffle. You know what I mean? All that Belinda bull-ish. Listen, let's move on because I've got no time for Belinda's bull-ish. Yeah, you want to talk washing, you talk washing. Listen, she's got me doing a madness now. My tongue is spinning, like the spin doctors and that. But you want to do all that washing up liquid stuff, go and then use that to do the dishes and that. I'm getting out of here. Let's move on. Now the phone has seemed to do its all pausing thing again. Here we go. We come to Abigail. Abigail says, my simple pleasures, first morning coffee. Coffee's always a thing in the morning for people. I know, I understand people got to stay awake and stay alert. But as Uncle Eddie will say, wake that cup. You know what I mean? Some people don't really need to use coffee as something to get them excited when they need to start their day. Go and have a jack off. Do you know what I mean? If you're a man, I guess. If you're a female, then I don't know, maybe touch yourself inappropriately in some sort of way. It's something what you got to do to wake yourself. Slap yourself in the face. Give yourself one of them good, you know what I mean? Like that. Wake yourself up. Because sometimes coffee and all that thing can get a bit mad still. You're doing you're all over the place like Sonic the Hedgehog, collecting rings and that. Bing, bling, 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 bling. It's looking mad out here. But what more she's saying? She's 32, 5'2". She works in finance. She's saying now, green flags I look out for: honesty, kindness, easygoing partner, mindset, blah, 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 blah. Falling asleep already. But she says honesty, okay, whatever. Easygoing, partner mindset. It sounds a bit dull like dishwater hair. That's what it's sounding like. Do you know what I mean? Let's cut to the chase and get straight to the nitty gritty, and she's not doing that. And that right here is a red flag for man. Let's move on to what more she's saying. A life goal of mine: climb Manchu Picchu. Don't know, is that Pikachu? Like the evolution? You know what I mean? The pre-evolution Pikachu. Like, I don't know what that one's all about there. But skiing in Japan, she says next. That sounds cool, but I guess you have to go to the colder parts of Japan to go and ski there. Because the parts of Japan I see, they seem like there's sunsets or rainbows and all of that. But maybe it's the part of Japan I'm seeing. But, you know, anyways, apart from all of that, she doesn't really make man feel alive and make man want to get to climb her peaks, so it's going to be a no for me. Phone is moving mad. You've got to excuse the phone. It's doing this whole phase of angry mad thing, which is kind of where I'm at this point in time. Indigo. Indigo says, my most irrational fear: being chased by an ostrich. That's looking peak. But a bird that can't fly as well. That's fat. That's crap. Do you know what I mean? Tall as hell, chasing after you, pecking you in the head. You know what I mean? Doing all them things in there, like it's giving your neck and all that. It's looking great. You know what I mean? Being chased by a big bird. Do you know what I mean? From Sesame Street. But it's not yellow. It's a white and black bird. Do you know what I mean? It's not looking great at all. No, indeed. She's 37, 5'8", head of a department at the National Charity. What more she's saying? My self-care routine is meditation, which so at this point in time she could use some medication. Anyways, journaling, sleep, good food, exercising. Yeah, this is all boring again. Yeah, boring. It's not gonna say boring. Oh, boring. But yeah, is there any more? Let's see what more she's saying. Okay, the app has just jumped off, but it is what it is. We'll try and go back on it. If it doesn't go back to her, it is what it is. It's doing a mad one still. This phone is in the process of its own and all that. It's making man look bad here and all these things in there. Right, let's come back to her. There she is. Here she comes to break the day. But yeah, next thing she's saying, I'm looking for a committed relationship with some kind of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. I guess that's not really me, is it? I can be aware, but I have some sort of intelligence, but that's not too hard and all that. Listen, man can act a bit immature at times. I'm like, listen, it is what it is. I like what I like. The whole cartoons and all them things and they're playing games. That's my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe. It's simple as. You know what I mean? People probably cuss man out. So I'm wearing a Deadpool shirt as well. Do you know what I mean? Can't get any more grittier than that. Do you know what I mean? And more comic and all of this. Do you know what I mean? But that's what man likes. So, well, how old are you? You shut up. You don't need to worry about how old I am. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how old I am. We move on to the next person. It's T. T says you should not go out with me if you have poor grammar. Country grammar like Nelly and all that. It's going down, down, baby. Don't be in the rainbow. Boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Be in my word. To me now. Not in my word. Pass it to me now. Up it down, down. Just looking for that poor grammar, the country grammar and all that. Listen, it is what it is. She's 27, 5'6", and that's what it says there. Bit of a fluffy ting she is, you know what I mean? But let's see what more she's saying. Said, we'll get along if you can have an intellectual conversation. All these gals, them want intellectual conversation and all of that. But when a man is looking for that, they start to go, that's when they go missing, like the deserts miss the rain and all that. But anyways, what more she's saying? First round is on me if you can get me to laugh on the phone a few times. So she's looking for a clown, you know what I mean? Someone to do the clown set and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Hank, Hank, all of that. Krusty the Clown, all that. Listen, man is not going to be doing some performing act for you, like a performing seal or performing monkey. Man is not one of these things, dolphin, Free Willy and all that. Do you know what I mean? Listen, man can show you another Free Willy, but let's keep it like that. Do you know what I mean? But talk about laughing at times on the phone, then it is what it is. But you trying to say that man can do the performing thing for you, the only way I'm looking to perform with you is in the settings of the bed. Do you know what I mean? Like Jay Holiday and that. Bed, bed, bed. All of that. Oh, the biggest thing that I like. Alright, let the go in your eye. All of that. But yeah, excuse the background. As I said, I'm not alone. I'm not alone like Olive. You're not alone. Into the end of time. So yeah, let's move on from T, because it's going to be a no from me. That rhymes, by the way. Deep rhymes. Man's coming with some dope rhymes for you guys right now, right here. So check it out now. Funk Soul Brother and all that. Just Chai. Chai says I go crazy for Skittles so she could taste the rainbow. You know what I mean? She could taste some different sort of sweeties in her mouth probably down the line. But anyways, she's 30, 5'9". It says she's from the LDN. She says, dating me is like an acid trip. Oh, geez. Do you know what I mean? You're going all sorts of different places here. You're doing the glitchy stuff like you're in Spider-Man, into the Spider-Verse and that. Do you know what I mean? It's looking bare like that, It's going on different ways and settings, doing the Transformer thing. Do you know what I mean? It's going crazy down here. She says, my cry in the car song is Framing Handy Lollipop. Don't know what that is. I mean, the only lollipop song I know is obviously the Little Wayne one. For shorty in the club, like a lollipop, bottles in the pool, like a lollipop, in the middle, no, no, the words. So yeah, like money, like money, all of that. Shy, it's gonna be a no from me. Move on to Naira. She says, all I ask is that you just be yourself and always be honest with me. So just be yourself, just be honest. If you're not honest and just be yourself, then you go nowhere. You're not going to get into Naira and find out where Naira and find out Naira, Sahara desert. You're not going to find all of that. She's going to keep it hidden, you know what I mean? Like amazing, that crystal mace settings and all that. All of that. She's 35, 5'5", she's a manager. What more she's saying? I go crazy for go out for drinks. Well, that's already bad grammar there in itself. Country grammar again. I'm going down, baby. Don't be in a rainbow, boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Now. But yeah. Drinks and spontaneous trips. I mean, that's nice to go out for drinks and spontaneous trips. I mean, you go out and about, you enjoy yourself, end up on a yacht somewhere, and you're partying, you know what I mean? If you know how to brag, you get your way into things for free. So, gal them like that when they got that, then they got all of that, and when they probably got all of that, and they're probably getting into places for free. You know what I mean? They don't need to carry a bag or nothing. They're finessing already their way through things. Do you know what I mean? Like the Bruno Mars song. You know what I mean? Dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, she says, key to my heart is romantic gestures. Tell me to her heart. Tell her she's the only one that I really love her just again. But yeah, romantic gestures are nice. You got to be able to form some romantic connections with someone. If you can't form the gestures and do all of that, show someone you're going to give them a heart or the roses ting and all that, which they don't really smell like woo, woo, woo. Yeah, roses really smell like woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? So yeah, because Caroline, well, her name's Naira, but you get my drift and all that. But yeah, fortunately for Naira, it's going to be a no for me. Come to Louise. Louise like Redknapp and all of that. I need eyes, I know that you want me. Looking in your eyes, you make me feel naked. Do you know what I mean? You're hypnotized. But yeah, she says, I'm convinced that people take photos on holidays to update their Hinge rather than anywhere else. Very true. I think some people do like to take photos on their holidays and go, look where I'm going. Look at me. I'm on holiday. I'm in a place where there's sun. I'm on a beach somewhere, sitting on a deck chair. Now I'm posing in some tall building looking like a twat. Now I'm out eating lunch with some folks that I don't even know. Great. This is wonderful. An absolute brilliant holiday. Prick. But anyways, 28, 5'5", international relations. She works in. So the one thing I'd love to know about you is which animal you think you could beat in a fight. Ooh. Animal I can beat in a fight. A fly. You know what I mean? It's simple and easy. I'll cross that off the list. If you're talking about a big thing, big animal, woo, that's a difficult one. You may have to come back to me on that one, because that one's caught me cold. Like, you know, the icebox settings out there, like winter, it's caught me cold. You know what I mean? It's not looking great at all. But I generally think if there's one animal I'd probably be able to have up. No, not a panda. I thought panda because it's big and then you can throw a few jabs and then kind of run the other way and lose it. But panda will grab you and then bear hug you and then jump on you and squash you. Do the you know, the Kuma stuff. Do you know what I mean? Or squeezing you up and then jumping on you. The Kuma from Tekken, people don't know that. But yeah, you have to come back to me on that one. Alright, it says change my mind about BR being bread flavoured sparkling water. I don't catch your drift on that one. It's more like setting me adrift on memory bliss and that. Like the song PM Dawn and that. Die, 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 set adrift on memory bliss of you. You know what I mean? Bing, 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 bing. Baby, you send me down, down. Baby, you send me to the drift of memory bliss of you. But yeah, I don't know about that one, so let's just leave it out. It's gonna be a no for me still for Louise, because she don't make me want to sing naked and get her naked. So it's gonna be no. Oh. Come to Becky. Becky saying instead of grabbing drinks, let's go to a spa or go hiking or explore somewhere new. I mean, it all sounds relaxing. Hiking, listen, I don't do the walking thing as much. You know, it's too much walking can make my legs do the whole cramping stuff, like I'm the cramp twins and that. Do you know what I mean? Lucian and Wayne and all that. Leave it out. She says, I unwind by beginning with a coffee whilst watching the world go by, following by brunch and a long walk. I mean, let's be honest there. It doesn't sound exciting. It's not really exciting, is it? I'm thinking to myself, where is this going? Because I don't know. And I'm thinking, when's it gonna wake up? I don't know. Coffee. Watching the world go by and then long walk. Who wants a fucking long walk? Who wants to watch the fucking world go by? If it's not burning, if it's not time to climb a ladder or do something exciting like fall down when you're trying to play football. Who wants to do that? It's fucking embarrassing. You, go off. I'm done with it. Let's leave it out. I'm done. 3755. She works as an equality officer at NHS. What was she saying? I go crazy for impromptu adventures, deep conversations, and new food. She likes the adventure stuff, like the adventure playgrounds. Used to go on as kids, you know what I mean? Doing all that stuff like we were gladiators and that. Are you a gladiator? Yeah, the field of power, the gladiators. You know, literally, when you're on them swinging things and climbing the frames, you think you're a gladiator at times. Literally, caught you confused and caught you cold. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what's the exciting thing when you were a kid. You just didn't care. You just did things. If you fell down, you get back up again. You know what I mean? Those are the things when it is when you're children. You know what I mean? You just do all this mad stuff and mad things go into the brain. You start thinking you're something else. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, deep conversation, she says, and new foods. So foods are nice, cool, exploring foods and that, nice. Deep conversation, listen. Let's not get too deep like we're going into the ocean and that. Listen, no Miranda Trench setting head, you know what I mean? You know, let's leave it out. Simple conversation, see where it goes. And then down the line, we could talk about the deep stuff. Said skydiving is a spontaneous thing she's done. Cool, you know what I mean? One thing man's not going to do is skydiving and some girls, you know, cat flaps. Let's leave it out there. You know what I mean? So that's done with that. Let's move on from Becky. It's going to be a no for me. We go to Nay. Just Nay. But let her whip and let her do the nay, innit? She says, my love language is acts of service. So you got to show to her that you're really into all of that and all of that and team in there. 3252, she's administrator. What more she's saying? Honesty she looks for in a green flag. And she says she hypes herself up by listening to dancehall most of the day. So Sean Paul and that. Dance, give me the light and pass the draw. Boss another buckle of more. But a little bit I what I got to do. With but I'm gonna cut my blow. But I'm in the buy, but I got my do. But another buckle of more. But a look and I, but I got to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them situations get to read alive again. But I love a feeling the back in the bed, love and the land of it. Especially the body, all of them. But I love a feeling the back in the bed, all of them, and all of them. First body, you want the all of them. But I love a feeling the back in the bed, all of them, and run them. Some of them move like a spider man. But I feel the one again. Yo, just give me the light and pass the draw. Boss another buckle of more. All of that, you know what I mean? Or, you know. You know, all of them ting them there, you know what I mean? In Beanie Man, here come the king of the dance hall. God said what's above it, but they're not, they them call me. I'm not girl, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dance hall. You know what I mean? But yeah, fortunately for her, man don't want to listen to dance hall music with her. Or get down, or get the dirty one from her. So it's going to be a no for me. So we're not gonna get busy like Sean Paul. No shake that body, no stop from the beat on anything you want to get busy. No sexy lady, she want power with me. No wanna row with me, she want car with me. So it's gonna be a no from me, cause we're moving on to Becca, see what she's going on. So Becca is saying my simple pleasures, chilling in nature, writing music, bike riding, art galleries, amazing gigs. I have all the intel, yada yada yada. And yeah. Chilling in nature. Wow, exciting. David Attenborough setting. You've got to chill in nature, and you've got to go. And it's simple. When you go in nature, it's the amazing things of this world. Looking at trees, sitting in the park, as the robin comes and picks flowers. Doesn't it look like a pretty sight? And there's a squirrel hopping along, trying to find its food. What a beautiful sight. And here he goes hopping away. And the pigeon comes down to fly and say hello. Hi, squirrel. Let's go and find some lunch today, my good pal. Okay. 35, 5'5", and she's a violinist. She plays violins. Of course, she's good with the handy stuff, doing the violins and that, you know what I mean? What more she's saying? I recently discovered I don't chase, I attract. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? But anyways, she says, I'm looking for romance, cute dates, adventures. Okay, substandard stuff. Nothing that really elevates and push heights. Do you know what I mean? Make you want to go higher and higher. Do you know what I mean? Like you're singing that song, higher. You know what I mean? But yeah, Rebecca, unfortunately, there's her playing the violinist, but man, don't care about all that. I'm done with Becca. Let's just leave it out. And that's it, guys. We've come to the end of the episode, and that's it. I know I was in a savage, randy mode today, but you know, the weather outside got man feeling a little like I'm coming there for some vengeance. Do you know what I mean? Got the shirt on, got the red headband on, so I'm looking for red. You know what I mean? People are gonna get, you know, randy-tized. Let's just call it randomized. All of them things that is going down. Well, yeah, if you're feeling this episode, you know what to do. All of that below there. And if you don't, then you're a muppet. You know what I mean? You're a mug. Don't mug me off and go and mug yourself off. As simple as that. So we're done here. Maybe Savage Randy might come back another time. Who knows? Savage Randy is feeling really savage at this point in time because I'm ready, brother. I'm coming there to kick ass, take names and all that, brother. You mess with the wrong Randy, you son of a Randy. Ooh, all that. But yeah, appreciate your time. All of them team below for feeding this episode. And that's it. You know what we usually do? Ooh, link out. I link out.